Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Happy Monday, everyone. How are you all? I hope you're all well. And if you're watching this on a VOD, then thank you very much for tuning in. We're going to continue on with the Calamity Destroyer, the 3D print we started painting on Friday, so the last stream. If you haven't seen part 1, then you can go back and watch then. That's when I started playing around with the idea of mixing contrast? No, speed paint medium and the fluorescent pigments, and which I did a whole video about that over the weekend. So go and check out both those videos if you haven't already. How's Firehawk? What up? How's it going? If it isn't the most devious bastard in all New York City. God, Matt Berry's a legend. How you doing, Firehawk? How you doing? Welcome in. Right, we're going to crack straight on because apparently I get distracted during stream. I don't know what that's about. I've no idea. Sarek, Theoden now rests with his forefathers. His life was worthy of them. Rest in peace. Yes, absolutely. Very sad news that Bernard Hill passed away. The actor Bernard Hill passed away over the weekend. Known for a lot of roles, but Theoden in Lord of the Rings, and as well as the captain of the Titanic in the 90s Titanic film, as well as many other roles. So yes, very sad. You don't get distracted, squirrel. See what you did there. Spotty a shark. Dear Lord Spotty, haven't seen you in chat for a while. How are you? The evil paint man, how dare you? Treat you. Wait. Please tell me it's on. I completely forgot to. It was a bit of a mad rush because I was out doing the printers until 3:30. Alert bot? No, Cloudbot. Cloudbot is on. If you exclamation redeem treat, then maybe. Hey Yajari, welcome in. Singular treat, Firehawk. Damn it! And then we will start painting in a second. How was everyone's weekend? How did everyone get there? What did people get up to? Talk to me, tell me. Bailey is a good boy and deserves plural treats. It's true.
Oh, is it treat time? Yeah.
There it is. Okay, I guess so. To be fair, I was out with the printers, so he hasn't actually had a treat yet. So, Bailey. Yeah? Do you want a treat? Sit down. Am I allowed to sit down? Go on, scooch up. Ready? Yeah? Yeah, you're gonna actually have to move for it. Oh, slobber. Nice. Anyway, tell me about your weekends. I will read the chat when I get back into the seat. Good look at the camera, dog. There we go. It's alright, it's yours. I'm not torturing the dog. You know that one bit one. There you go, chat. There you go. There's your Bailey fix. Okay, right. Normally my phone doesn't tell you we're live. Really? It should do. It should do. What? How did you find out, Spotty? I'm intrigued to how people find out when I'm live. Is it through the Discord? Is it through Instagram? I've started posting on Threads. Well, like, how do people find out? You must have had him for 3 years now. I think it's 4 now. I think it's 4, House Firehawk, because I got him during lockdown. Hey, Khan, how's it going? Hey, mate, just to let you know, the model turned up on my gran. We'll get to see it tomorrow. Hey, awesome. Awesome. I really hope you like it. I hope it is a good replacement for what for the previous mini. Khan knows through YouTube. Okay, so you get a YouTube notification. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, right. I'm going to show off on stream because if you haven't seen it already, I did a fluorescent speed paint thing video over the weekend. It went live on Saturday evening. I just wanted to show you these two live on stream because, oh damn, they are bright. Bear in mind, this is the same colour that I painted this. However, this is what happens when you don't hold back. It's so vibrant. It's so vibrant. Like, the highlights are almost getting blown out on the camera. And then here's the yellow, which is definitely getting blown out on the camera. So this is the Green Stuff Odd fluorescent pigments mixed with speed paint medium. If you want to watch the whole video, go and it's on my channel. It's only a couple of minutes long, and oh damn, there's also two other colours that I play around with. Just decided today to work. Oh, that's really weird, Spotty. Well, Spotty, it's lovely to see you in chat again. I hope you've been torturing Bran in the best kind of way when Bran streams. Okay, so... Oh, hang on. Emails. What? Ooh! New commercial license just finished. Very, very nice. Okay, so this is the Calamity Destroyer 3D print that I started on Friday. We did the dry brushing. So I approached this in a slightly different way. And I sprayed it black, hence black on the base, and then dry brushed all over and then heightened it in strategic places. And then we went in with, what did we get? I think we went in with Caribbean Ocean, which is a brilliant greenish blue. And then we mixed up the pink fluorescent and speed paint and did a very thin coat over that. So we've got a kind of evil diva, or DVA from Overwatch rocking at the moment. Today we're going to be doing all of the metallics or non-metallic metals. And then see where we get to, essentially, I reckon. I just need to touch up. There's a little bit of pink on the... there's a bit of pink on the tip of the cannon. Do with that what you will. Do with that what you will. But thank you very much for coming and hanging out today. It's lovely. It's always lovely to see so many people, old and new, in the chat. Right, just to even it up, I'm just going to do that there. Okay. And then we're going to use... What are we going to use? We're going to use Gravelord Grey. I will go live on TikTok as well. I think I've been punny. Good. I'm glad you've been punny. Hang on. So that needs... Let me just alter the camera for TikTok. There? Yeah. Cool. Go live. Right. Gravelord Grey. So we're going to be painting a lot of Gravelord Grey and black. And I think we'll do the Gravelord Grey first. So it's going to be on the legs and around the back of these vents. But there's also going to be quite a lot of black. I know I want this joining section. I want that black, and I'm toying with the idea of the face being black as well. Spotty has been spotty. Do with that what you will. That's weirdly very helpful, and I can tell exactly the vibe. Oh, is that blocked? Yeah, it is. Trusty piece of wire, and is now all over my fingers. Amazing. How have you been, Firehawk? What have you been up to? Oh, there we go. Welcome in everyone on TikTok. How you doing? Hope you had a lovely weekend. Okay, right. So we're going to start with the legs. And we're going to be fairly liberal in the application of the Gravelord Grey. And we'll go in afterwards. Probably. Am I gonna metallic this up? I feel like I should. I feel like I should metallic this up. There we go. So we just got to go over. Hey, thank you very much for the likes. I can recognise a couple of people in the chat, some regulars in the TikTok chat. So thank you very much for coming and hanging out. I am live over on YouTube as well, so please feel free to make the switch should you want to. Bearded Minis, hey, how's it going? Firehawk, working, twerking, all about that. I can't say that, I'm live on TikTok. But I'm glad you're having fun. Firehawk, are you going to... I can't remember. No, you didn't go last year. Are you going to GriffCon this year? Nice to see you. Hey, good to see you in chat. Bearded Minis. Ah, thank you very, very much for the gift as well. Very kind. I'm over on YouTube as well. You get better cameras, better view, and a dog cam as well. So, you know what you want to do. And as of this morning, as of the weekend, I am so very close to being 2/3 of the way on watch hours towards YouTube Partner. It is so close, and I'm hoping in the next couple of months it'll happen. Robert Conquest, Emperor's Children. Not intentionally, but I totally see where you're going with that. Totally see that. You're worth it, buddy. You do some good work. Thank you very much. Thank you, Bearded Minis. Uga Chaka, welcome in. Thank you very much for the gifts. How's Firehawk? Not this year. Prior engagement to my mother. We bought each other tickets to AC/DC for our birthdays. That is a damn good excuse. That sounds awesome. Where's that going to be? Hey, thank you very much for the follows over on TikTok. Looking good. Thank you, Grumpy Goblins Wargames. Thank you very much. So this is the Calamity Devastator. This is a 3D print available on my web store at the moment. And I just wanted to print it up, basically. I print it and paint it, so it wasn't just a render or an unpainted product photo on the shop. I'm trying to... I'd love to be able to paint up everything that I sell. That will take a very long time though, but I have a couple of priorities on those models, so we'll see where we get to. In about 10 years, I reckon, I might have everything painted. Maybe, possibly. Yujari, check your DMs. Okay, Yujari, hang on a second. Let me just finish this leg, and then I will check DMs. Is it going to be food-based? Firehawk, Wembley in London. We splashed and got best seats we could. Very nice. Very, very cool. I hope you have a lovely time. I hope both of you have a lovely time. Okay, and just put that panel there. There we go. Alright, so you can see the before and after there. We're basically just tinting it down so it's more of a metal colour. And then I think I'm probably going to go in with a metallic dry brush as well. Hey, Pillow! Welcome in, welcome in. No food. Hadn't had the money for the piece of meat I wanted, but £600, or 600, I'm assuming euros, for just under 2 kilos wasn't worth it. Dear God. Dear God. Okay. Alright, my mic just conked out for a second. Stop doing that, Mike. Oh, is it because I keep going to Discord? That. Right. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, I see you, Jari. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have a proper look at that later. But that is. Hang on, what is that? Oh, I see what that is. Very intriguing. Actually, I saw a video on TikTok that made me think of you the other day. It was an outside raised train track going around the garden. The Pot of Liberator is giving me anxiety. Well, this one. But shall I just do that instead? There we go.
Oh, is it treat time? Yay!
Why is my mic doing that? Hang on, I'm just going to unplug the mic and plug it back in. Okay. I'm not going to move. I think it's the USB cable. Give the dog the disconnect returns? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Claire Borner! Hey, good afternoon. Welcome in. Okay. We continue. Hopefully, I'm having issues with my mic, and I think it might be the cable for my USB going into the back of the preamp, possibly, because the webcams are working, so it's not a power thing anymore. But that cable is quite old, and it has been kind of thrown around a lot, so... Give the dog a treat. The dog's just had a treat. Literally had a treat as soon as we started. And I can't feed him again anytime soon because he's having food after... He's having dinner after stream. Why is there no floor rolling going on? That hasn't happened for a while, actually. To be fair, the last night was the first time I cracked out the roller. I haven't... It's a different kind of stream. It's a different kind of stream now. A lot less energetic. Ujari, well, the raised part is for Wago 221413. I have no idea. I'm assuming that is... I don't know what that is. I can't even assume to what that is. Okay. Track yourself to be only raised by 5 mil. Oh, okay. Or what? So off the cables, right? Don't just pass over the treat, man. Give that pupper his best life. He's having a pretty good life. He was having a really good run around the garden earlier. I'm gonna get lumpy though. I already am getting a little lumpy. But no. It's no longer an exercise stream because I was getting no painting done. No painting. Thank you very much for sharing the live over on TikTok. Much appreciated. Didn't see it, so it didn't happen. That's a great thing, Pillow. You can watch the VOD later. It's literally right at the beginning of the VOD. Loving the colours. They're I'm really enjoying this colour scheme. This is not what I was planning on painting. Not the colours I was planning on painting this model at all. But I'm digging it. I'm really enjoying it. I'm looking forward to weathering it. Actually, I want to be intrigued. I'm intrigued to see how kind of scorch marks and bullet damage and scrapes affect this kind of the kind of overall look. Very intrigued. Again, check the... hang on, what? I'm trying to work, you Dory, damn it. Hang on. Oh, is it a cable splitter? Is that what that is? Is that like a model train cable splitter? Sorry, TikTok. For those of you who couldn't see, I was trying to talk with a paintbrush in my mouth the other day, just now. So, hence the weird noise. Thank you very much for all the likes and the follows over on TikTok. Much appreciated. Feel free to come over to YouTube. You do get better cameras and a dog cam. More or less, yes. Okay, cool. Right. Let's call it for my simpleton brain. Let's call it a cable splitter. Okay, I'm just gonna throw a little bit of Gravelord Grey in there, just to help that shadow. And then... I... Like, please don't die. Please don't die, microphone. That would be really annoying. At least it gives me the beep beep beep, which is annoying to hear, but at least I know when I'm not being heard. Rip in 10. Don't. I don't know what's... Oh! That was me. That was me hitting the light with my arm. It should be fine. Like, there's no reason. So I reckon it's the cable. I reckon it's the cable going. Don't count down to the death of the stream, please. Right, okay. Let's do the cannons on the front. I'm going to have to go and get a new USB cable tomorrow. Nope. Right, I don't know whether to do the faceplate. I don't know whether to do it metal or black. I feel like black, because this section's got these two like joining sections. Microphone come back! Yay, microphone come back. This section, like the waist, is going to be black as well. Stop counting down. You're jinxing my stream. If it does go like absolutely mental like it did that one time, then yeah, I'll have to stop stream, because a microphone doing that is not great for streaming. Hopefully it's not that often. Any more metal? Oh yeah, around the back. Yajari's really tempting the fate of this stream. If the stream dies, it's Yajari's fault. That's official now. Okay, so we're just putting it on all the vents here. This will go in with, like, it's going to be in the post-apocalyptic range, so there will I will put in rust, and like it's quite a clean paint job at the moment. It won't be like that towards the end. I'm going to do the around the missiles, but the missile tips. And whenever I hear or see the words launch codes, I'm just like, God damn it, microphone. What happens if does this still work? Do I still have, ooh, okay. I still have microphone if I turn the phantom power on. Okay, so. No, I don't have power. I saw the levels going down and down and down and getting quieter and quieter and quieter. Oh well. So what did people get up to over the weekend? Talk to me, tell me. Tell me your life story in 140 characters or less. I know it's not Twitter, but still. Stop jinxing the stream. Okay, so you can see the difference between the left and the right there. God, I love speed paints. And count a different measurement if you want. What? A different measurement than time? I'm kind of intrigued. I'm intrigued to what measurement you choose rather than time. Okay, that. And we've got these sections. I can't. No, we'll do these sections down here, like that. Atomic Vox, neat model. What line is that from? It's from a line. I can't remember. Cyber Age, something of the Cyber Age. It was on Kickstarter. Basically, it's a 3D print, and it's kind of its own line. It's not necessarily for any game. It's just a cool sci-fi walker, essentially. And it's one that I sell on my web store, which is available now. And I'm just painting this up, so it's got a painted version for the product photo. It's called the Calamity Destroyer. It was a numeric countdown. You can count in what, hex? Like as in hexadecimal? If you really want to see me confused, then yeah, go for it. Okay, we've got these bits there. I'm not too worried about going over with the grey, because it kind of just acts like oil and grime after a while. Okay, I think that's all the metal I want to do. Okay. Oh no, it's back. Okay. God damn it. I'm just going to unplug it properly. I think yeah, it's definitely the USB, because as soon as I moved the preamp, it went. Okay, all right. How do you usually start your minis? Do you pre-shade with primer and then use contrast? So this was slightly different. Usually, have I got an example? Let's use this one. Okay, so this model here, a Demon Smith Mech Sorcerer, this was spray completely white and then go in with contrast. This one here, the one that I'm working on at the moment, is spray black and then dry brush over white, and then focusing a little bit more on the kind of key areas and top areas where the light would hit more, and then go in with contrast. So you get this kind of textured, slightly darker look. So there's two different styles there, both working with contrast and speed paint, mainly speed paint, not contrast, with a couple of exceptions. But yeah, so there's two different versions there. Usually I'd spray completely white because I like it when the color really pops, but for things like this, like armor panels, I really like using the dry brush method. Problem is, Hex just does A9 to A. What? What? Yujari, stop doing a countdown in like binary. That no. just no. What are you doing to me? Okay, right. So we've done that. We're going to go in with Black Templar contrast, and that's going to be for the faceplate, these joining bits, and the section round the hip. We're going to do and this section here around here. So we'll do the hip first, or the waist, or whatever you want to call this section. Now I've got to be fairly careful with this because the black contrast really does cover quite well. There we go. So it just breaks up that silver look or that grey look from the other mechanical parts. What are you counting, Jari? What are you counting down? Is it the death of the stream, or is there more nefarious? What are you doing? Why? What are you doing? This is purely for your own entertainment. I have no idea what you're saying. But I'm glad you're having fun. Okay, that's that. Try not to touch the base, sorry, the model too much. But there comes points where I just have to. Faceplate, yeah. Doesn't matter too much about. Actually, I'll do the eyes as well, because I need to go back in with a bright white to do the lenses. And I think I'm going to mix up some fluorescent yellow contrast or speed paint for the lenses, because then they'll really pop. Jari, what are you doing? Cease with the literal binary. Also, it's terrifying that I don't know whether you're just using a translator for that or you're just typing binary off the top of your head. Okay, so what's that kind of black? I'm really looking forward to putting some rust on this. It's easy just counting in my head. It's just four. Yeah, but I don't know that. Okay. Spottiest, are you painting at the moment? What are you painting? I can't remember what you were painting last. Was it Tau? So the next logical number would be 0000, but nah. That's where you draw the line? Is that where you get bored? Okay. Just gonna put this section here. Very careful around those blue edges. Go. So you wouldn't count me out. Okay, good. You're not actually counting down to the end of the death of the stream. That's definitely the cable, because it hasn't. I'm going to jinx it now massively, but it hasn't turned off ever since I moved the preamp. I've just turned it sideways, so there's not as much pressure on the cable. and it seems fine now, so cool. Still want to have some polish at hand to do that. Are you talking about polishing my head? How mean are you? Okay, and back there. It has to be shiny. It's pretty shiny at the moment. Got a skylight in this room, so I've always got a bit of light bouncing off this chrome dome. It's only possible once in 8,196 encounters. I don't think, and I include Hedgehog in this, I don't think there's someone who confuses me as much as you do. And that's including Hedgehog, and Hedgehog confuses me quite a lot. It's incredibly dangerous. Light could reflect off it and start a fire. What, off my head? Oh, Spotty, how I've missed you. I can consider myself a shiny Pokemon? Yeah, absolutely. I am a shiny Pokemon. Very rare. He doesn't know the shiny rate of Pokemon. Wow, was that the once in 8,196? That was the... Did you just quote the capture rate or encounter rate for shiny Pokemon referring to my head? Wow! Yajari, I mean this with all the love in the world. You're such a nerd. That's incredible. Crazy Tomcat, what company is this model from? This model you can buy from my web store, alchemistmodels.com. It is the Calamity Destroyer, and it's up for sale at the moment. I'm painting this so I can have a painted example for the product photo. That's Firehawk. Nickname's King Triton from SpongeBob. I don't watch SpongeBob. I'm sorry, Internet. I'm sorry. I haven't watched... I'm not familiar with SpongeBob. I've watched some episodes, and what I have seen, it's very, very funny. But, do I just watch SpongeBob? Should I just go and binge watch SpongeBob? I mean, I own all versions of Pokemon, from the Japanese pre-release to the latest one. Every single one. Just stop being awesome. I've never actually, and I am ashamed to say this. I have never actually completed a Pokemon game. Oh no, sorry. I have. I've completed Ultra Moon. I've completed Ultra Moon. But that's it. I kind of missed out on Pokemon, like, mainly. I played Blue. No, back when it was Blue, I played it with a friend. We kind of played it together. And I have Sword? No, I've got Shield and Scarlet. I haven't finished either of them. I need to get back to it. Firehawk, it's from the movie. When his crown gets nicked and he wears a paper bag, and when it's removed, the shine from the chrome dome blinds everyone and burns one eye. Oh, okay. Is that the new movie? Isn't Keanu Reeves in that? Deletes her Elder army entirely. There's so many models. You need to send me photos of that as well. Not even played a Pokemon game apart from the Twitch one. The Twitch one? Oh, the little chat one. Pokemon games are great. I'm saying that Power World's pretty up there. I put a game. I even replaced my batteries in my blue, my yellow, and my ruby versions because they were dead. Replaced the batteries in the cartridge? How do you mean? Oh wait, hang on. Have you got like specifically Pokemon Blue, Yellow, and Ruby Game Boys? Oh, it's the cartridges. Right, okay. The cartridges have batteries in it? I did not know that. They put Game Boy emulator back on Apple phones, so I have been playing a mod, for lack of a better term, that turned Pokemon Emerald into a roguelike. Ooh, okay. Intrigued. Right, okay. Where am I going with this? I'm gonna leave these bits that color because they're gonna just be beat up essentially with weathering. So what are we going to do? We are going to take some. We're not too far off the weathering, to be fair. So we're going to take some white, and we're going to just do all the lenses and the rockets. I need to get back on my Switch. I haven't played it for a while. So I might pick up. I might go through Shield first and then pick up Scarlet again. I did. I was really happy actually. The only Pokemon game that I've ever completed was, like I said, Ultra Moon, and I did it with an entire EV team. And I was really happy with myself. Yes, yes. For the cartridges power their memory with a little cell. It endures about 15 years, and when it dies, your save file is deleted off the cartridge. So when you replace the battery or the cell, did you then get your save file back, or even when you replace it, is it gone? Ooh, funky news for anyone who's interested and is a fan of these 28mm, the 28mm fantasy range that I do, the scaled up Forest Dragon. I have done the product photos for the beginning of the Undead range, including a certain coach. And it's very, 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 very funky. I really like the Undead range. So that'll be going live. I'll probably list that tomorrow. Pillow, I've been playing Hades and Cuphead on the Switch recently, between Pokemon and my phone. I've tried Cuphead once and never again. I do not get on with games that infuriate you, that are designed to infuriate you. The art style's brilliant. I love the concept of it, but no. Completed Pokemon Go, downloaded it, walked around for a week, saw that it was a trash game and deleted it. That counts as a completion. I had fun with Pokemon Go for a while, and then it, yeah. Do I go red? Do I go? Sure. Yeah, it'll give it a bright tone, so that's fine. Even when you replace it, it's gone. Oh no! That's where the special tooling comes in. I did buy a cartridge reader for the PC, white then red. Oh, okay. So you can download the data from the Game Boy cartridge, put it on the PC, and then re-upload it to the cartridge once you've replaced the battery. Is that how that works? Hey Lee, how's it going? Only chat on my phone, but I'm watching it watching on my work computer. No worries. Thank you very much for swinging by. How you doing? Lee, do you want to see something incredibly vibrant? Unless you... I don't know whether you've seen the video that I put up over the weekend. The fluorescent speed paints. The orcs are having a proper rave with those paints. Okay. So did you lose your initial file then? Or did you manage to save it in time? You've not seen them? Right, I'm going to show you two of them. These are the most vibrant of the two. So bear in mind, this first colour is the same as I did this, but I just upped the pigment. Oh, damn. It is vibrant. For those of you who are just joining, this is fluorescent pink pigment with speed paint medium over like pure white. A pure white undercoat, and it almost blows the exposure out of the cameras. So that's the pink, and then there's the yellow. And the exposure is being blown out massively on the yellow. But these two would be perfect for some effects down the line. I'm actually going to do the effects. Do I want to do it? Yellow on the eyes of the destroyer. Would be kind of cool, but green would work. No, I'm going to go yellow. There's purple and green alchemy. Purple and green? No. My eyes, they bleed. Yeah, right? Very bright. Oh, you lost the original? Oh, okay, Yajari, here's... Okay, well, I mean, this goes out to everyone in both chats, both YouTube and on TikTok. On the original, so whether it's either blue and red, Pokemon Blue and Red, or what do they change it? Red and green, right? Who was your starter? Who was your starter? None of the, second, third generation, none of that. First gen Pokemon games, who was your starter? Saying that, who's your favourite? You don't say who's your starter, but who's your favourite? User Bulbasaur. Nice. User in TikTok had the right answer. Charmander. Ugh. Follow you. Just. Ugh. I get it. Dratini. Oh, Dratini's your favourite. Okay, I was like, god damn, Dratini first pick for your starter. I'd take it. I've never actually picked Charmander. Any time that I've played the game for a starter, I've never picked Charmander. I've only done Bulbasaur because, root for the root vegetable. And I played a certain amount. I don't think I got to the Elite Four, but I got pretty close with Bulbasaur. Magikarp. Oh, I mean, always go for a Magikarp. Always have a Magikarp. Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle. Squirtle's bottom of the list. Intriguing. RBT Games. I dig the synthwave scheme, but it needs more dark colours for contrast. Add some orange. Well. Funny you should say. This is actually going to be weathered down quite a lot. It's going to have a lot of damage on it. So with that, there's going to be a lot of rust, and that's where the orange comes in. Charmander is hard mode? Charmander's easy mode. Bulbasaur's hard mode. Dratini is my first pick in other Pokemon mods that I'm playing, and it was brutal start because it comes with Wrap and Tail Whip. Oh, is that the mod that makes it random? Like every encounter and everything that you come across is random? Okay, so we're just going around all of the missiles here. I'm assuming, I'm saying these are missiles. They kind of feel like missiles. I reckon they are. Ijari, but I can always show you every team I have because Pokemon Stadium, Stadium 2, Coliseum, and lastly Pokebank are and? Oh, and Pokehome? What's Pokehome? I was just happy with my Ultramoon Eevee team. Mike Bell, what is the model, please? This is the Calamity Destroyer, available on my web store, alchemistmodels.com. You can find it in the new releases section. It's one of the many, many 3D prints you can find on there. EVs or Eves? What? What? Pokehome sounds dirty. Yeah, it kind of does. Pillow. No, this mod runs off Crystal and combines the first 3 generations into a single game, allowing you to go to Kanto, Johto, and then a third area, added area for Gen 3. Oh, okay. And the starters are Dratini. What are the other two? What are the other 2 starters? Pokemon Home is the replacement for Pokemon Bank. Okay. Is Pokemon Bank pretty much like you upload your Pokemon that you've caught to a server and then you can download them again on different games? Is that how that works? Instead of picking a starter, Professor Elm will take you to the Safari Zone and lets you capture a Pokemon there to start with? What? What? So you could essentially start the game with a Kangaskhan or a Scyther. That's insane. I would love to start with a Scyther. So Scyther was actually one of the first rare Pokemon cards I ever owned, because it was like it was one of. It wasn't the though. Mewtwo was the first. And then Scyther was the one that I really wanted. It was from the Fossil deck, I want to say, back when they first brought out Pokemon cards. And I think Scyther Fossil deck was the first like expansion, or the first next wave. And I always loved Scyther because he looked a badass. Yes, Aoki, and you... Oh, you paid for it. Okay. I vaguely remember this being a thing now. There's only a certain number of Pokemon in that Safari area. Oh, boo. Boo. Hey, Danny. How's it going? Hey, Danny, do you want to see your screen die? They're so vibrant. Hello, exposure. So vibrant. Yeah, we're talking Pokemon. Absolutely. Of course we're talking Pokemon. Right. Okay. So, for the missiles, I think we've got to go red. Like, vibrantly red, right? Right? Does that make sense, guys? Back in the old times when Wizard of the Coast was making Pokemon? Was that a thing? Totally do not look up Pokerogue and thank me later. You're going to have to remind me. Send me in DM. DM that to me. What is Poke? Is there something that I shouldn't ask on... on chat? A little bit of WD-40 and... What? Where are you putting WD-40? Pillow, Pichu, Machop, Routes? Oh, Routes, yeah, okay. Ghastly, Trapinch, Houndour, Spheal, Larvitar, and Dratini, the ones in Safari Zones. as starters. Oh, you got it. Oh, I mean, Ghastly. Having Gengar as your starter, like final evolution's pretty strong. That is pretty strong. Oh, on the mech. I mean, I'm going to be putting Rattling Grime, so that counts, right? Okay, yeah, we're going to go red. We're going to go bright red, and we're going to use Blood Red Speed Paint. Fossil deck. Oh, just like you, Alchemist. Wow, wow, Spottiest. Wow. How kind have I been to you in the last couple of years, or ever since we've known each other, Spottiest? How generous, how kind have I been to you, and how much abuse do I get from you? Shocking, shocking. Okay, so red on the missiles. Yes. Yeah, that works. Again, Rattling Grime. Yeah, Rattling Grime. You know, my favourite thing. Boop, boop. The original producers for it from 1999 to 2003. I didn't know that. I mean, it totally makes sense. Totally makes sense. No, don't get red on the silver. Oh, I was gonna dry brush this, wasn't I? Maybe not. Apparently I won't. Okay. Guess what I'm seeing tomorrow, guys? I'm going to go watch The Phantom Menace in the cinema. It's the 25th anniversary. And I want to see pod racing on the big screen again. And I want to see Jar Jar Binks on the big screen again. And I want to see Duel of the Fates on the big screen again. And I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry at all. Spotty feels no remorse. That doesn't surprise me at all. Nintendo pulled the game so they could print money. I mean, and it's been printing money ever since. From a business point of view, good choice. Yeah, that red's real nice. It's just different enough from the pink that it works. Fun thing is, Nintendo didn't believe in Pokemon as an IP. Now it's one of their staples that could... They have to churn out a new game every so often to stay afloat as a company. It's so popular. It's so popular. I do wish that Nintendo would maybe invest a little bit more in... I know it's not their thing, but making a proper next-gen console. Because I know it's very different from Xbox and PlayStation, and they would have a hard time competing. But can you imagine a Mario game with the kind of playability and graphics of something like Horizon Zero Dawn? Like, I know it's cartoony, and I know it's a very different style of game, and Nintendo always do that kind of thing, but I don't know. I just like to see what, you know, that kind of style of game would look like. Wizards of the Coast was disappointed in them taking the license away. I bet they were. Ah, no! Getting red paint on the... Ah, crap. Might have to just touch that up. Okay. Ingrained in Japanese culture, they have planes painted in Pokemon. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, isn't Pikachu like the official country's mascot, and Vaporeon, I want to say, is the official mascot of the Coast Guard? I think that's a thing. I vaguely think that's a thing. Switch 2 is coming out soon. Isn't, yeah. We say the Switch 2, though. Isn't that... Oh, I'm just looking at this on camera. Do I want to do those lenses yellow? Yes, I do. Yeah, right. Nintendo doing a Mario game with Stellar Blade style graphics. I would buy their entire stock. Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade. Huh. That is... It's a very pretty game. But... Not doing wonders for representation, is it? Have gym tomorrow, 99. No worries, Spottiest. Have a good one. Thank you very much for popping in. It's lovely to see you and chat again. And we'll see you soon. What are you using for the red? So the red is Speed Paint Blood Red. This one here. Very strong red. Do them deep purple? What, the eyes? I don't think you'd see them. I don't reckon you'd see... Deep purple's a good shout, but I want them to really pop. And they need to pop further. Or they need to pop harder than the red missiles. Deep purple's not a bad shout, actually. Yeah, there's a lot of bright colours on this at the moment, isn't there? I want something like purple blends in with the pink and the blue, so I get it, I really do. But I want a spot colour, and the red from the missiles ties in with the pink, so there isn't actually like one single spot colour on this. It's all either blue or either like shades of pink and red. So I need the third spot colour to be, and I think yellow and right in the centre. Metroid Prime as Helldivers? Yes, absolutely. Yes, great shout, great shout. Neon yellow, like it's actually searching for targets. Yeah. Okay, cool. Right, in which case, we're gonna mix up some fluorescence. Oh yeah. You have Nuclear Sunrise. I have all of them. Nuclear Sunrise. The thing, I totally get where you're coming from. I think Nuclear Sunrise would be too similar to the red on there, and then therefore kind of blend in. Yellow, and I'm talking like, when I say yellow, literally this yellow, real vibrant. I don't know, we'll try it. I think that is going to be way different, and therefore push against the reds. It's a good shout though. Nuclear Sunrise is a good shout. Right, okay, I need a mixing brush. Where's my mixing brush? There it is. Cool. Right. You need to go big with radioactive yellow or chicken out and use Tesseract Glow. I think green would be too, like yellow you can still run it like to red. Green from Tesseract Glow, I mean it's a yellowy green, it could work. I mean just look how bright that is. The exposure's blowing out just from opening the pot. I love it. Right, where's my little scoopy thing? Scoopy thing. Alright, don't need a lot. Probably just 3 drops of that and a tiny amount of pigment. Needs a spatula. It's kind of a little spatula. Actually, this is really, really handy. That's probably enough. Make sure I wipe that off, otherwise I'm going to get pigment everywhere. What about fluorescent yellow with a pin dot in the middle of the Nuclear Sunrise? Give it that laser. Ooh, I like that idea. Right, here we go. Mixing it in. Try to get as few bubbles as possible. You should want to show off your pigments, go for it. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're not my pigments. They're not my pigments, but... I don't think... I'm just go out on a limb here. I don't think anyone's actually created a product like this. Fluorescent speed paint. So, if it does become a product, I want a credit, damn it. Right, okay. That's it mixed. We don't need any more than that. That's more than enough paint that we're going to need. Okay, and I'm going to... Ah! I've got white... Where did that white come from? Oh, there. Sorry, I've got paint all over my fingers now. Hang on. Oh, it's because I put my finger in that. Right, okay, that makes sense. Idiot. Right, I'm going to use a small brush of this because this stuff is temperamental from a controlling point of view. Right. Okay, here we go. God, this is going to be bright. I like the nuclear sunrise, like, pinpoint idea. I can get behind that. Wow, that's bright. God, you can't even see. Oh, you can see it kind of if I don't. There we go. Even fluorescent yellow from Army Painter doesn't go on as thick as the pigment does. This isn't that thick. It acts like speed paint. Hasbro brought Wizards of the Coast because of the Pokemon TCG. Oh, wow, that was that kind of blew up in their faces. Oh, talking about Hasbro, didn't the like the lead on that step down recently? The one who was in in charge of the OGL thing, the AI art thing on Magic. I think she stepped down. Boom. Yeah, I dig the yellow. I dig the yellow. Tally, thank you very much for sharing the live. Much appreciated. And Tally, I've seen you've been in this stream for a while now, so thank you for continuing to watch. Okay, so there's the... I mean, you can just see it. Oh, I fixed the microphone. Okay. What? Why has that started all of a sudden? Nothing changed. Nothing changed. God damn it. Okay. CEO of Wizards of the Coast did, but it's the CEO of Hasbro one driving all crap. Oh, okay. So stop counting. Yujari, don't start counting. Okay, so that, apart from the base, that's all the colours done. Now it's just weathering. So let's put that back so it's out of the way. So how am I going to approach the weathering first? We're going to do rust first, I want to say. Yeah, let's do... No, let's do grime first, then rust. I think that's probably the best way of doing it. Yeah, let's do grime first, then rust. So, Rattling Grime, where are you? Where's the open one? Are you the open one? No, you're not the open one. I think you're the open one. Let's find out. Nope. God, how much Rattling Grime have I got? Well, it wasn't open, but it is now. It's nice to paint with other people. Love the live, thank you. Hey, awesome. What are you working on at the moment, Tally? Painting is perfect. That Pedro, thank you. It's very kind. Very, very kind. All of a sudden I can type in chat on the computer. Sweet. Aoki, this is brotherly, and we're here to talk to you about What? Jara, you really break my brain. Right, okay. weathering. I need my mixing brush. No, we won't use mixing brush. We use this brush, I think. Can't break what's already broken. True that. True that, Danny. Okay. With that, I'm out. Gotta do some stuff around. No worries, Danny. Thank you very much for hanging out. As always, we'll see you soon, buddy. Have a great week. Alright, so we're going to start with using Rattling Grime in the recesses and just kind of stippling it in. I'm not too worried about blending it, and then if it cracks over onto the blue or pink, that's when I'll start blending it like I just did. Half Dead Studios, hey, how's it going? Welcome in. Also, Alki wants food pics. Food, I'm going to say food with a D, not a T. Don't start sending me feet pics. I better prepare my supper then. Oh, what are you eating? What am I eating tonight? Damn. I need to decide. The rings? What rings? What? Did I miss something? Stop encouraging my dog to lick himself on stream. Bailey, be professional, damn it. So wherever the shadows are on the model, I'm just kind of furthering them with this grime. And it's just, especially on the kind of darker colours, it's just adding a hint of brown in there. Hint of warmth. I was a thing of classic German food. Oh, you were thinking of classic German food. Sauerbraten with Nudel? So, Sauerbraten, I'm going to say that's... Wait, I can do this. Sauerkraut is pickled, like, cabbage. Would that be pickled sausage with... Nodel? Pasta? How am I close at all? So we're doing a kind of technique that I was doing on the previous the TR900 Destroyer. Destroyer? Devastator? This is the Devastator. Destroyer. Where I'm kind of intentionally putting drying lines on to give it that grimy look, and then going in with, we're just kind of stippling and wiping it and making it messy, essentially. Sauerbraten with dumplings. What's Sauerbraten, though? Bread, so dumpling. Okay, so Nodel is dumplings. What's Sauerbraten? So yeah, we're kind of just stippling on this grime. And you can see the difference between this side here and that side there, and it makes it look a little bit more realistic. Sauerbraten tend to be roast that is marinated for several days prior to cooking with bread dumpling. That does sound really nice, to be fair. Even from a vegetarian point of view, that does sound really good. I'm just using my finger just to wipe off the grime from the really high raised areas. There we go. You have to differentiate with Sauerbraten you want. There are different kinds of it. Oh, okay. What, considering what it's marinated in, I'm assuming? Rye land is usually made out of horse meat. Okay. Okay, right. We're just bring those. I don't know, maybe too much. Let's just wipe it off a little bit. Let's wipe it off a little bit. There you go. So you can start to see that weathering take place, and we're going to add in scrapes and scratches and blast marks. Many others do make it from pork or beef, but the people here are crazy enough to get a horse, whole, and wow. Okay, yeah, that's kind of where I check out. Each to their own, I guess. Right. So we need to repeat what we've done over here, over on this side. I'm not going to have too much. Oh, no, it's going to be all over, to be fair. There we go. Right. Put loads underneath. Push those shadows out a little bit more. Say they want smoke when we see them, they don't say none. Yeah, they all talk on them stories they be made up. Really putting work all them nights we done stayed up. Really from the islands whole. I have to say, Jari, the food that you usually put in the Discord, it always does look absolutely amazing. Shout out to my cousin, yeah, 1-2, yeah. Never force a vibe, let it come to you. I tell man, sell a tofu. Really in the trenches, eating soul food. Certain places you can't go to. Bear gun, money, now your rear view. When it come to chats, we don't take none. If you stipple it like that, the brush kind of acts. You can definitely see it there, as if it's like a splash of grime. There we go. Dumplings, I'll make some taters and some bread fresh. Yeah, I don't cook enough fresh stuff. I'm trying to get better. I think if I had like a local market or something that I could walk to, I would very much be encouraged to kind of cook more fresh stuff. There we go. You can see the difference between the clean colours here, and then looking at the weathering going on the armour there. It's just dulled it down, made it look a little bit more realistic for something that's been walking around in the wasteland. Never showed me your new car? Ooh! Am I going to get very, very jealous? I feel like I am. It's a Ford S-Max. I'm going to need a photo to know what... I mean, I know what a general Ford looks like, but... just a little bit of grime and dirt around the edges of the missiles. Especially down the bottom, around the back. Right, TikTok. I'm afraid my phone battery is on its way out, so I'm going to call the live there. If you want to continue watching, I'm going to be streaming until 6, so another 40 minutes or so on YouTube, which I'm live on at the moment. So feel free to come over there and continue hanging out, and I will try and get as much weathering of this project done as possible. If not, I'll be live again on TikTok on Friday. Maybe finishing this? I don't know what I'll be painting. But either way, thank you very much for coming and hanging out. I will see you soon. Bye. Cool. Right. Let me just move that out of the way. Oh, it's hot in here. Yes, spring, summer, bring it on. Happy days. Right, let's continue on with this. We'll just start stippling that in and using our finger to... We're kind of stippling with our finger as well, and it's just... it messes up the uniformity of the grime. Didn't put any here. It's just... there we go. Ned Levitt, hey, sun is shining, grass is green, daffodils are blooming, and there isn't any snow in the forecast. Not that I get any snow down here anyway. Ooh, very, very nice, Ujari. Very tidy. Is that electric? Okay, where was I going? Oh, it's a hybrid. Ah, nice. You're getting lots of new toys recently, aren't you? Okay. There we go. And back there. Okay, so that's kind of pretty much the body done. With all of the grime, I will say. Just thicken it up a little bit. And actually just put some spots. This is kind of preempting some of the damage marks. It's where the paint has scraped off. Or there's thicker parts of oil and crud just being left on there. I like the idea. So all of like the drones and the robots that I have in the range that are kind of as the post-apocalyptic thing, I like the idea that none of them are maintained. They were just all unleashed on the wasteland at the same time, and they've just been wandering around. You did get promoted, I know, I remember. That means I got some huge paycheck because I fucked up somewhere in the last 2 years and delayed my promotion too long. Someone caught the error. Oh wow! Oh wow! Okay, so you got like 2 years of back pay? That's insane. Kudos. I want 2 years of back pay. I mean, I work for myself, so I've only myself to blame, but... Okay, so... just stippling in that grime. We've already got quite a lot of shading down here from the way that I've kind of prepared the undercoat, doing that dry brushing, so we don't need to put that much grime on here. I will go in with a stronger brown, probably Cygor brown, I want to say, and we'll stipple that in and do some sponge work. Account balance is magnitudes larger than it should be, and I'm taking that money and doing shit. Absolutely. Absolutely. No, I fully support this this idea. I would be doing the same. And to be fair, the shop, both Etsy and the web store, have been doing a lot better recently. So it's I'm not in the same realm as you, but it's little things. So just being able to, you know, I want to get that graphic novel on Vinted, or I want to get, you know, that's a nice t-shirt, I can get that. Little things like that, whereas before I was like, nope, can't do that, need to eat. Okay. Know that feeling? Yeah. Yeah. The how many times can I wear these holy socks before they really become an issue? Not as in like washing wise, but when they just start to disintegrate, you're like, okay, yeah, maybe it's time to get some new clothes. Back? Yeah, cool. Okay, I'm sure it's that cable. I hope it's that cable, and not the preamp. That would suck. And if needed, say another elf painted, I know who to turn to. I mean, I'm open to. My commissions are open, you know that. But also bear in mind the what is it? The import tax, because last time, if I remember, it was a little steep. Although if you know, from what you said our previous chat, we could arrange something like that. That means nothing to anyone else. I pick it up locally. Yeah, there you go. See, you know what I was talking about. Right. Okay. Just got a couple more legs to do. This is just kind of giving the effect of there's, you know, a slight warmth to the metal, rather than just this kind of light and dark grey. And we're going to throw some rust in there as well, for good measure. Okay, so there you can see there's loads, I've got a little bit on the lens, that's annoying. Loads of grime that's really weathered it down and started off the process quite nicely. What's the time? Half an hour. We can get the weathering done, I'm sure we can. Lee, welcome back. Two minds alike, and just to confuse you. Wait, was that the end of the sentence? Is there more? Is there more? I mean, that sentence confused me. You really don't like Rattling Grime? You don't like Rattling Grime? Why don't you like Rattling Grime? It's our Lord and Saviour, Rattling Grime. Okay, right. Now what we're doing? We are going to go in with... We're going to go in with the chrome. Mission accomplished. God damn it. We're going to go in with the chrome, and we're going to go in with this handy little sponge tool. Looks bad in my opinion. I ain't finished yet. I'm not finished yet. Rimming. So forward, you Jari. I'm not apologising. Right. I get that my style isn't for everyone, but I dig it. I like it. Right, chrome. This chrome. Best chrome on the market, god damn it. Right, let's give it... I need to get some more, actually. I'm almost out. There's not much in there. Although, it goes a long way. So. Sponge. Chrome. And first of all, we're going to do some streaks. And Tiff, have you thought about using Tamiya panel liner for grimdarking models? I have thought about that. I actually came across some Gundam, I want to say pens or ink pens or something like that, that I was going to pick up because they look great for that kind of thing. I really enjoy this kind of weathering, this style. I like the paint style, it's just, the thing just looks awesome before you put the grime on. It's very personal opinion. No, I totally get that. No, I totally get that. Yeah, and I, you know, if I was going for a clean look, then absolutely. But I like the kind of dirty miniatures. I like the idea that it's not fresh out of the factory. I'm not a massive fan of, like, I totally respect it, but the like the very clean color schemes that they do for GW product photos, that kind of thing. You get 40mm panel liner versus how much that pen is. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, I need to play around with those kind of things. I can use that to weather my models without the too much thing. Do it. Jerry, I don't think I've ever actually seen any... No, I have. I've seen models that you painted, right? Have I? Reminds me I need to put my towel up on eBay. What happened to all that Stormcast that you were... Did you get rid of it all in the end? I have seen. Yeah, I have seen. I'm struggling to remember... I get sent so many images from so many different people. I forget who's sent what and what people's styles are and things like that. So I apologise. Oh, Antiv, yes, please. Thank you. Trained as a Stormcast for a large conquest Nord army. Ah, okay, cool. God, that must be quite the army because you had a lot of Stormcast, right? Okay, that's there, and then we've got a couple of scratches. I'm doing these kind of streak scratches, like this movement damage first, and then we'll go in with a little bit more stippling on parts, like the edges back here, to show kind of general scratches. Especially along the kind of edges where the panels change shape. There we go. Not too much on this black. And maybe a little couple of bits around the faceplate, but not too much. There we go. Gave the guy about 30 Stormcast models per single Nord miniature just to get rid of... You had a lot. There were a lot there, to be fair. Right, so... Nice. Yeah, I'm really liking how this is coming together right now. GW announced that a third of the figures are traded and would no longer be made. Oh, of course. Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, I get the fact that some of those, like, is it the Persecutors? Whatever the flying ones were. Because the wings, when they first came out, they were a nightmare. They looked great, but they were a nightmare. I like the new wings. They're very Diablo angels, I noticed. But some of the models that they were getting rid of are a surprise. I don't know whether it's because they're just going to replace them with something else. But yeah, I was surprised with some of those announcements. Oh god! Ah! Don't drop it. Okay, it's kind of, I don't want to do too much. Do a little bit round on the inside here. Well, that's where it'll probably be the least amount of damage. What's the time? 37. I reckon we might get to the end of this stage, maybe. Trying to make this as random as possible. Damn? What? Oh, damn is in the 5,500 points. Yajari, today I was at the... I'm not even going to attempt that. To register the license plates for my car, so practically today was the first day it was officially in my possession, although I own it for like 3 weeks now. But today is official, so congratulations. Congratulations on a new car. Lee, now I have a bunch of Tower crew who want to get rid of and several armies worth of Space Marines. Are they the old crew or the new crew? I have to admit, the new crew, they look great. I'm a big fan of the new crew. You even got the number plate you wanted? I was just about to say, oh, what's the number plate? I'm not going to say that. That's a stupid thing to ask. I just hit 90,000 miles on my car. I think I'm almost about to hit 100,000. I think, and I got it with 18,000, so I've done a decent amount, right? In the 7 years, 8 years I've had it. It's the same car. It's my first car, and I've got the same car. It's done me proud. Old crew even have some old Crutox and Crute hounds. Those I do not like. Like the old metal. Oh, the old metal crew tops was. I mean, design-wise, it was cool, but it was a nightmare to put together. $24,000 made it about $8K cheaper than buying new. Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't unless I like come into a significant amount of money. I don't think I'd ever buy a new car. If I was to buy a new car, it would be something like, oh, I can afford a Porsche. I'm going to buy a new Porsche. But that's not likely to happen. Alright, so we're going to put quite a lot of damage on the leg armor, because that's probably going to be where a lot of the weathering is going to come from. Especially around the front here. In Germany, the number plate changes with the owner and is not tied to the car. Oh, okay. It would be considered personal information. I mean, it's personal information, just... I guess it's personal information. Like, it gives someone the ability to track your car's, history, even though you could just, you know what I'm trying to say. I didn't know they changed it with the person's. That's interesting. Wife and I are looking for an EV. Oh, electric vehicle. Is that what you mean by EV? It depends on like the infrastructure that your country would have to deal with like a full-on electric vehicle. Like round where I live, not great. Okay, but certainly not great. And where I live, like you can't park right outside the car, so charging it would be a pain in the ass. Although I did see like what sounded and looked like a full-on electric that drive through the village the other day, and I'm not gonna lie, it sounded pretty cool. It sounded very cyberpunk. So we're just stippling on some chrome onto the legs as well, like that more mechanical section rather than armor. Locally, it's easy to find charging stations. It depends on the style of like I said, it depends on the infrastructure for your vehicle. EVs are tenfold more environmentally unfriendly than a 30-year-old diesel on its last legs. Is that because of the cost, like what it takes to actually make them, rather than what they're putting out? Need to replace the battery pack every 5 years, but you kind of need to do that with a normal battery anyway, right? Like, very few cars will go through 5 years of pretty much solid use without having to have something replaced. Even if it's just, I mean, tyres are an obvious one, but, you'll need something replaced. I'm being quite liberal with the silver here on the legs, because a lot of it, I mean, there's going to be a lot of rust on it as well. So I'm not being too precious about not putting too much on the legs especially. Okay. A little bit around the backs of the feet. Manufacture the batteries, what makes the EVs more unpleasant to the environment. Yeah. Yeah, we need to kind of figure out how to be environmentally friendly while making things that, while the process of making the environmentally thing is environmentally friendly. It's like a catch-22, isn't it? Okay, right. I think that's all of the scratch weathering done, I want to say. This whole thing, the pollution is not made by the car, so it has to be better than diesel. Yeah. I mean, mine is a diesel. I'm going to... I get it from an environmentally friendly point of view, but I am going to miss... Oh, I've missed a load of silver right around here. I'm going to miss it because it's... Oh, I get a lot of miles on it. Atomic power. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with atomic power. It's just when it's not done properly. It's the greenest we can do, and it's kind of just when it goes wrong, it goes really wrong. Right, just a couple of scratches, directional scratches going along there. Okay, I think that's the chrome done. How are we doing for time? Okay, we can start the... Let's put a little bit on the tips of the cannons there. And underneath, not being too precious about it. Cool. Okay. Very cool. Very, very cool. Okay. Locally, we have the choice of where we get our electricity. We're all on all wind power and solar. Very cool. Very cool. I wish we could do that. The energy actually delivered at your sockets is from wind and solar. Like the grid magically knows where it comes from the input. It has to go what output. That's not how it works. It depends on where, like, you direct it. There. I got hair in my mouth or something. What is that? That was a beard hair. Wow. Right. Okay. Oh, I was going to put more damage. Am I going to put more damage around there? Yeah. Yeah, I think that might be, like, that's in parts of the US. Like, we have, I can't remember what the system is that we're on. We're on, like, a green energy tariff. But it doesn't actually mean that all our energy comes from green sources. It means that this is a really, like, bullshit workaround from what I remember. The green energy that we get doesn't mean that it comes from green sources. It means the company we get it from hit a certain quota of green energy. I think that's how it works in this country, which is that's bollocks. Right, okay, we're gonna have to redo the eyes at some point, but here to start the bathroom remodel. Ooh, very, very nice. Very, very nice. All right, Lee. Well, thank you very much for hanging out, and I'll see you soon. See you soon. Okay. There are some things I need to touch up actually. So before we all go in with the brown, I'm going to touch up some of the bits that I went over earlier.
I always give away too much. It's like I've got no sense of touch. I'm always pouring out my heart. Little by little.
What am I going to do with that?
I'm always pushing things too far. 2, 5, 6, 10 drinks at the bar. No boundaries, I get too
Okay.
close.
Are there any other red sections? I know that I went over on the edges here. A couple of places. I think that's it. And we'll just go back over with the Gravelord Grey. Okay. Have I got time? I don't know. So this example, I get delivered 60% wind energy, 30% water, and 5% coal. The rest is a mix of gas and the oddball atomic because Germany opted out of atomic. And the oddball atomic? How can you get oddball atomic if Germany opted out of atomic? I don't understand that. Right. So, do I use Garagax Sewer or do I go straight in with the harsh Cygor Brown? Garagax would be subtler. Do I want it to be subtle though? No, I don't. Cygor Brown it is. Eep. The energy comes from Belgium or France. Oh, okay, I see. So you're not entirely reliant on energy from Germany. I gotcha. Okay, tiny bit of Cygor Brown. Am I going to sponge this? No, I want a little bit more control over this. So I'm using a splayed brush edge. You can see it against my nail there. And then we'll just try it on the front here. Nah, screw it, I'm going to sponge it. Sponge it is. We get the energy some spectrum bought as the energy stock exchange. Right, okay. Oh, so it's like a backup. I need more sponge. Where's more sponge? I don't know where my sponge is, and I kind of need that. Actually, to be fair, like we've got 6 minutes left, and I'm just about to start like the next stage. So maybe we won't start that now. We got the weathering done, and we got the detailing. Oh, not the weathering. We got the grime bit done and the silver scratches. I just want to add in. Maybe I can just paint it in with a normal brush. Oh, maybe I'll do that. I kind of like doing it with a sponge though. You have updates on your Iron Warriors. Ooh, put them in Discord. Half dead. That's because all power plants have to run the entire network at the same frequency. The load balancing of said power stations is quite the act. Oh yeah, I can imagine. Is it bad that this is making me want to watch the Chernobyl series again? Okay, I found a clean bit of sponge on this, so Yeah, I think Cygor Brown's best for this because it has a way... There we go, that's better. A way stronger tone. So we're doing these scratches first, and then we're going to go in with the rust afterwards. So the rust is probably going to do the... probably going to be Friday if we do the rust and the bass. Or I might just do that off screen. I might do it off stream and do it film it for TikTok or something, or for shorts, reels, whatever. And then we'll paint something different on Friday. On the same note, the energy in that networks. I feel like we've unleashed something in you, Yujari. Energy in networks all from all sources, and you can't direct specific energy sources to specific outlets. Can you not if the infrastructure is kind of set up in that way? If you had a grid that only worked with a specific energy type? You need an extra a landline just for that to happen. Okay. I'm way out of my depth when talking to this, so I usually just defer to people who know a lot more. Okay, so there we go. You got the beginning of the browns going in on over the scratches. And it just it warms up that silver and also tones it down a little bit, makes it less harsh, while bringing in another tone into the another color into the mix. I'm not going to continue on with too much of this today. I just wanted to basically have a play around. We're going to start putting a couple of like larger splodges here and there. It would be great if you could produce the mighties amount of solar power, say in the Sahara, and send it to whoever else wants the energy without touching anything that has energy from another source. What, as in like, so you're dividing where the energy is coming from? I suppose that would only work if each and this is like, again, I am way out of my area of expertise here, so but I guess that would only work if each different source of energy had a different, I mean, worked at, for want of a better phrase, a different frequency. So something could. What was that? Oh, something could tell the difference and then redirect. frequencies do not work in electricity that way. Oh, it was purely hypothetical. It was purely a hypothetical. Okay, so we got the beginnings of the... I'm going to probably call it there. We got the beginnings of the latter stage of the weathering in. And it's really starting to kind of tone down and kind of mix in with the TR-900 destroyer. That yellow mech that we've got. I'm not wholly convinced about the lenses yet. Possibly. Might change. Not sure. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll probably continue and finish this off stream throughout the week. So on Friday we will start a new project, I reckon. Yeah, because I'd like to get this photoed ideally and up on the website. Anyway. Energy talk has broken my brain massively. Give me a rim. You specifically, Ajari? I'm not getting into that. Right. So there we go. There is the what's this called? Calamity Devastator. That's what I've called it. I will put photos and videos up on throughout the week as I work on it. But thank you very, very much to everyone who's come and hung out. On Friday, we will start a new project. I don't know what it's going to be. Might dive back to some fantasy and maybe some more demon smiths or something else. I don't know. Maybe an orc. Who knows? But not like that bright, because that was just an example. What's happening throughout the week? Is anything... Oh yeah, so the Undead, the 28mm classic style Undead will be going live up on the website and on the Etsy store. What else? Will I get a chance to do another tutorial video this week? Maybe, possibly. I've got the beginnings of a Space Wolf that I need to finish, and I could probably do that Wednesday, maybe. So I will try and get another tutorial out this week. Hopefully, that's the plan. Paint a big demon. Paint a big demon. I do want to paint up one of the Parasite collectibles. Oh, actually, that's something else. Will go live. I'm just thinking out loud now. Parasite Collectibles, their newest range that I just got, will be going live on the website as well this week, which is, let's say, slightly Zench in theme. Who knows? Paint the biggest nid you can find. I've got the Leviathan box set somewhere, or the Leviathan nids somewhere. Anyway, right, I'm getting distracted, and Bailey needs some food. Do you want din-dins? Yeah. Look at those ears. How can I say no to that? Right, thank you very much, everyone. If you've enjoyed the stream, then like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. And I will see you soon. Go and check out the recent video, the really bright stuff. It's the most recent hobby video. And I will see you all on Friday. Adios. Bye.